Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to paint the Sergeant from the Sternguard Veteran Squad. Before I continue, I would like to remind everyone that recently I opened my own Patreon, so if you would like to support my work, I invite you to check the link in the description. The first thing that I would like to do with this miniature is to decorate a little bit the base, so for that I'm going to use battlefield rocks from the Army Painter. I made a video doing the review of these specific rocks, so if you would like to check it, you have the link in the description. I'm going to prime the miniature with the Chaos Black from Citadel, and then I'm going to apply Astrogranite debris to the base. Miniature primed, base ready, and this is going to be a very interesting miniature because of the pose we have access to, and we can see clearly all the details, so it's going to be quite fun. To make things easier, I'm going to do like I did with the Ancient from the Space Marines Company Heroes, and I will focus first on the Sergeant and then I will finish with the banner. The first color that I would like to use is going to be Dawnstone. I will apply this one to all the areas that I want to be white later because of course we can create a nicer transition from black to white if we put some nice grey in the middle. I'm going to apply Wraithbone in all the grey areas that I painted already, and aside from that I'm going to dry brush it on the base. I will continue applying the base colors, and the two most important ones are going to be first Lead Belcher that I'm going to use for all the metallic elements like the sword. I will use it in the inside parts of the power armor, these symbols that decorate the power armor, the weapon and more details around. Then I'm going to use Corn Red for all the red elements. I'm going to use it for the Purity Seals, I'm going to use it for the shoulder pads, and I will use it as well for the weapon and the eyes. Continuing with the base colors, I'm going to apply Morph and Round to all the leather and straps that this miniature has. And after that, I'm going to use Balthasar Gold for the golden elements like the handle of the sword and this decoration that we have right here. After finishing with the base colors, I can continue with the shades, and no surprises at all, I'm going to use my two favorites. First, I will use Null Oil for basically all the areas that I painted with Lead Belcher. Then I'm going to use Agrax Earth Shade, and I will apply it on the brown areas, the golden areas, and also on the purity seals and these white elements right here. I'm going to start with the edge highlighting of the black power armor, and for that I'm going to use two colors. I'm going to apply Dark Reaper in every single edge of the power armor, and after that I'm going to apply Fenrisian Grey in the areas that are going to be the most exposed. For now, I will continue with the highlights, and I'm going to use Evil Sun Scarlet for the reds. To finish with the highlights, I'm going to use Corax White for the white elements, then I'm going to use Retributor Armor for the golden details, and finally I will use Stormhost Silver for the metallic parts. I still have some details to polish in this sergeant, but I will finish them when I finish the banner as well. For this part of the banner, I'm going to use Lead Belcher. With the purity seals, I'm going to paint them exactly like I painted this one here. And for this small crown in the skull, I'm going to use Balthasar Gold. Finally, regarding the banner, I want most of it to be black. I mean, the outside part is going to be black with the back. But for the, let's say, this inside, I would like to have something more colorful. So the first step is going to be cover it with Dawnstone. This banner is starting to look a little bit nicer, and now I would like to have a big white stripe in the middle and 2 red stripes on the sides. So for that I'm going to use Corn Red for the red and Wraithbone for the white. I have a nice foundation for the banner, so now of course I'm going to paint a Black Templar cross here. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Evil Sun Scarlet to add some highlights to the red parts of this banner, and then I'm going to use Balthasar Gold to paint this line around the inside. And now I repeat what I did before with the Balthasar Gold. Agrax Earthshade for the shades, and then a little bit of Retributor Armor for the highlights. Finally, I will just apply a little bit of Thousand Suns blue in the blade, put some grass, and it should be finished. And this is the final result. This is the sergeant that is going to be leading my Sternguard veterans. I'm in love with this miniature, and I'm really grateful that this kit contains things like, for example, this type of helmet and of course a banner for the back, because I really think that those kind of symbols really suit the theme of a veteran squad. As you can see, for the banner I just tried to have something quite simple, but it's still very effective because it's like quite noticeable. At first I thought about doing the whole inside white, but then I thought that this kind of red markings on the side will be nicer, will give it a little bit more of, I don't know, it will be more eye-catching, and it actually suits the color scheme of the veteran itself, so it's quite nice and I really like how it looks. I wanted to make the symbol in the middle, but it was a little bit upper, so it was looking a little bit weird. So I had to think about something and I had to kind of write this here. I don't have the best handwriting with the brush, but you can read what it says, and that makes me happy. It doesn't look bad, and from some distance it looks kind of cool, so I'm happy that in the end it worked. Obviously, you can let me know in the comments what you think about this miniature, and as usual, if there's something that you think that I can improve or I should change about this miniature, please let me know as well, because I'm always open to feedback and I'm still trying to improve as much as possible. And with all of this being said, this is the end of the video, so I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you are still here, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.